Now, here's your first alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jason Livia.
We're looking at a very beautiful week at the very least through Friday, but come this weekend, we're looking at a pretty potent storm system that'll be coming through the Mid-Ohio Valley. So Saturday and Sunday are going to be first alert weather days for the time being. It'll be mostly Saturday evening when there's a possibility of heavy rain and some strong storms possible, lasting through Sunday when that heavy rain continues, especially in the overnight hours, and there'll also be some strong gusty winds possible. This system will be coming in primarily in the afternoon of Saturday. Looking at the futurecast here on the Euro model, one of our big long range models, we'll have a little bit of a lull in that rain Saturday night, and then we'll see the heaviest rain come in from the south throughout Sunday. This model is expecting around 1 inch to 1.5 inches of rain in about a 12 to 18 hour span, which is a lot in that period of time. But that is the only big system that we're looking at for the next week. But before we get to that, it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous week. Right now in Parkersburg on the Highmark camera, we're at about 63 degrees with winds from the west at 9 miles an hour, but it is pretty dry out there. Humidity only down to 22%, so it'll be a little easier sometimes for maybe some fires to start, but the winds being low helps out a little bit with that. Temperatures around the region, mostly in those low 60s at the moment, still seeing some mid to upper 60s a little bit farther towards the west, but we are on the downward trend in terms of temperatures pretty slowly this evening. We'll get down into the mid 40s by around midnight tonight. Clear skies throughout the entirety of the evening and very calm winds as well. Our low tonight is going to be around 37 degrees. We're not going to get to that freezing mark like we have for the last couple days. It'll be a little bit warmer tonight and continuing forward. Clear skies, a little bit chilly, low winds. Going into tomorrow, it's going to get even warmer than it was today. We peaked at about 64 or 65 degrees today. Tomorrow, reaching up towards those low 70s, again with those clear skies in the area. High tomorrow, 71 degrees. Again, lots of sunshine. Could see a cloud or two, but unlikely at this moment. Then looking at the rest of the week, temperatures will continue to increase to about those mid 70s Thursday and Friday. And then heading into this weekend, we'll be watching that storm system coming in Saturday evening. We'll give updates as things evolve. That'll do